What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something super exciting for you guys, and also it might be a bit controversial. Today we are doing my Gen 1 through 9 mainline game tier list. So this has Gens 1 through 9, and we're going to put them in order of what I think is the best at the S tier and the worst at the D tier. And some of these might surprise you, but that's just my opinion, and I would love to hear your opinions in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it. So we're starting off Gen 1 with red and blue, and I'm going to put these at C tier. Honestly, good game, started the entire thing, but I just didn't play a lot of red and blue. Most of mine was played on yellow. So I'm going to put red and blue at the C tier. I'm gonna put Pokemon Yellow at the B tier. I really enjoyed Pokemon Yellow. It was one of the first games I played, so that has a lot of memories for me. Pokemon Silver and Gold, I'm also gonna put those in the B tier. I love the game. I have no complaints about it. Now Crystal, on the other hand, S tier. Crystal was one of my favorite Pokemon games when I first started out. I remember getting it on the regular Game Boy, and with its sparkly cartridge, I can just remember it to this day. There's some great memories that I had. Man, wish I could go back, you know. But I digress. All right. So Ruby and Sapphire. Ruby and Sapphire are definitely A tier. I thought they were one of them. Two were the best games, the best Pokemon games thus far, through Gen 1 through 3. I really enjoyed Ruby. I didn't play much of Sapphire, but Ruby was, I remember as a little kid going to the pool with my mom, and them, you know, my mom and my sister would be swimming, and I would be playing my Game Boy Advance, and I would just be playing Pokemon Ruby, just trying to catch them all, you know, the dream. But Emerald, we'll go ahead on to Emerald. Emerald is definitely S tier. I mean, you can't really compete. It was the best of these two in one. It's the best. Now I'm gonna put Fire Red and Leaf Green in D tier because I really didn't enjoy it. I mean, it was upgraded graphics to red and blue, but I just didn't enjoy it, so it's going in the D tier. Diamond and Pearl is definitely going in B tier. I thought it was great. They were good games. They weren't the best. They were probably the middle of the row. But Platinum is definitely in an A tier. I really enjoyed the game. I had memories with my buddy Devin playing Pokemon Platinum, and it was good times. Soul Silver and Heart Gold here. Definitely A tier. They brought the mechanics to where your Pokemon could walk behind you, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like, it was the first game to do it, and it was so cool just seeing your Pokemon walk behind you or fly behind you, however they moved. I thought was awesome. Black and White. This is when it becomes controversial. So I'm gonna put them at C tier. A lot of people are going to argue with me on that. I'm gonna put them in C tier just because I really didn't enjoy the game, to be totally honest with you. I didn't enjoy it at all. I played it, you know, when it first came out. I bought it for the Nintendo DS, and I just didn't like it. Just didn't like it at all. And then that leads into Black 2 and White 2. I didn't play it. I didn't enjoy the first one, so I didn't play the second one. I played it recently, and you know, I've gotten, you know, I like it sort of now, but I mean, it's still in C tier for me. X and Y, A tier. No, I'm gonna go B tier. B tier. Xerneas is such a cool Pokemon, and I thought the storyline was pretty good. The whole, you know, in the forest getting the Mewtwo, it was super cool. Now Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I didn't play it much because I played enough of the first ones, but it's definitely going in B tier. It's a great game. I wish they would make like I don't know, something emerald, you know, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, maybe like Beta Emerald or something cool. I don't know. I just wish they would remake this game. It was one of my favorite. Moon is going in C tier. Moon and Sun. There was way too much dialogue in those games. Way too much dialogue. Like to the point where I thought I was watching a movie instead of playing a game. So that's why those are in C tier. I mean, if it wasn't for, you know, the Pokemon that it had, it would go down to D tier. But they got better. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I like the wormhole stuff. That I think that's what made it from C to B, was the wormhole and the fact that you could get all the Pokemon or all the legendaries, and you know you had the opportunity to get them shiny. So I thought that was cool. That took it from C to B for me. C, I'm going with Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I'm going in C. It's a kid's game. My son enjoyed playing it. I played it for a while to get shinies and stuff because it's super easy to get shinies in this game. Yeah, it's not hard at all. You get your 50 catch streak, and then, you know, certain percentage of them has a chance to be shiny. So yeah, it's pretty easy odds. We'll go ahead and next we'll go to Sword and Shield. This could be controversial, but I'm gonna put it up in S tier. The reason it's in S tier is because once they brought the open world, you know, where you could go wherever you wanted in the quote unquote wildlands or the safari zone, whatever it's called. I think that took the game. I mean, I could probably put it in A tier. I guess it's not S tier. I'll put it in A tier because it's pretty close to being a great, you know, one of the best. But it had some problems. If I had an F tier in here, I would put an F tier. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is probably the worst Pokemon game I've ever played in my life. Just the chibi artwork was terrible. I mean, I think that alone makes it D tier. The chibi artwork was just horrendous. Pokemon Legends Arceus, I'm gonna put that in B tier. It was kind of cool how, you know, they gave you the backstory of Pokemon and, you know, about Arceus and, you know, all this stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. The catching mechanic was pretty cool. You know, the way you got shiny Pokemon was pretty cool. I thought that, you know, overall it's not a bad game. B tier it is. I think Scarlet and Violet, I'm gonna put that at A tier. It's between B and A, to be honest, because I mean, it's a great game. The gameplay is stellar. The only issue I have is with the raids. The raids are just terrible, and that's how you get all of your new Pokemon, is to go through the raids that are once a month or however long they are, once a weekend or whatever they are. But they're so laggy that unless you have friends that are going to help you, it's hard to win, because, you know, you go 20 seconds without being able to make a move to attack anything, and you know, that's just kind of, I think it's just not a good mechanic, and I think they could have done a lot better, and I think they should. But yeah, guys, so that is my tier list. My two S tiers, Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Emerald. I think those are easy choices as being the top two Pokemon games. If you have any thoughts about my tier list, or if you want to give me your tier list in the comments below, go ahead. Join the Discord. Let me know in the Discord what you're thinking. I'd love to have you guys in there. We're getting up there in members. You know, we're making the thing happen. So if you enjoyed this tier list, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. We're on our way to 1,500 subscribers, and I'd love for you guys to be a part of it. And you know, one of the original 1,500 on the way to this 10,000 subscriber journey. And you know, the sky's the limit at this point. So I appreciate all your guys' help and with watching the videos and everything. And yeah, if you guys have any If you guys have any recommendations on videos that you'd like to see on the channel, or any tier lists or anything like that, go ahead and leave them in the description below or shoot them in the Discord. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.